Hey guys, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm gonna do a second episode. My internet was acting really weird this morning, but I think it's finally steady again. Alright. Yep, Scooter. Scooter McGee. Oh, Mindy's pissed. Something tells me she didn't. She lost all her money while gambling. Because that's probably what that room is for. When the second customer comes in, I think it's because they gambled or something. And then they'll usually come out happy. They'll come out with kind of indifferent, with like a shrug. And then sometimes they'll even come out pissed. I don't really know what to ramble about. I'm just gonna let it come to me as I go. But there is some. Alright, hold on. But first things first, you see? It doesn't. It has no problem giving me the guide for Scooter's order, but God forbid, give me the guide for Zolo's order. And Ninjoy, Ninjoy is actually pretty easy initially. But when you get the shrimp, her order literally becomes impossible to get a perfect score on. I mean, I know she's a closer. Closers are meant to be a little tougher. Although, they're really some of the more generous customers in my experience, but I mean, it shouldn't. But that doesn't mean their order should be impossible. If anything, some closers have really simple orders throughout the games. Like Robbie, for example, in Papa's Freezeria. His order is extremely simple. Some of the other closers have like different placeable toppings, and it makes it impossible to get a perfect score. But Robbie just has that cherry. Though in later Freezeria games, his order is a little bit more. I don't know if I'll say complicated, but it does have. But they do have more placeable toppings. But in the web version, just a cherry for the placeable toppings. Anyway, something I've been meaning to discuss with you guys is, I'm not in any rush because I'm still in the process of getting my social security stuff situated because we do have a lawyer and he's and he's working through all of that, but there are but there's still some other stuff that I do need to get situated and eventually done eventually too. It two things that I do need are number one, my Medicaid, Medicare. I forgot which one that I'm gonna get on, but I'm gonna get on one of the Medicaid, Medicare stuff plans. And then I'll probably need a social security card. Now, I don't know if I need a social security card to move on with with like, you know, getting social security support, but that is something that we do have planned for me as well in the near future. All right, I'm gonna unlock someone after this. It's gonna be a filler customer because I'm not gonna rank up quite yet. Minimum, I'm gonna be 27 points away. Or no, not 27, 72. Alright, yep, 72 points away. And I'm wrong. My internet is still acting up. We are on two internet plans, but it's a pain to switch between the two because you have to keep manually typing in these long codes. So I just don't bother with it unless I'm desperate. Breakfast biatch is what I'll call this minigame. I don't want clothes. I want furniture and I want posters. Just give them to me, please. Exactly. There we freaking go. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can buy something. Oh, come on. $175. Fine, I'll just buy this for now. We're doing really well on the weight station. We're maintaining perfect days, but I still want to continuously add, so I can not stress as much or rush as much. Ooh, Robbie! Wow, barbecue wings across the board. Robbie, Tim, and I think the other one will be Claire. But yeah. I don't know if like I said, I'm probably not gonna be I'm not in a too big of a rush to get my social security card because it is a slow process working through social security stuff. Even when you do have a lawyer, it can take months or even over a year. But at the same time, while I'm waiting for updates and when I'm waiting for the waiting list period to end for my program deal, I think it will be a good time to like get this stuff done. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna go anywhere for Medicaid or Medicare, but I mean, at the very least, I'll probably have to sign some papers. My grandma was actually trying to get it done, but she couldn't, so she asked my father to just help out, just to like get it done, but we haven't gotten around to it yet. And that was back in March. The end of March, but still. And the thing is, my dad has talked with me about this, but he's trying to get some stuff of his own done as well. For example, he's trying to get his VA stuff done, which is something that he's been trying to do for years. I remember going to Lubbock with him in 2021. All right. Huh. Bizarre. Where are my wings? All right. Let's just. Oh crap, I used the wrong sauce. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. And yeah, and like just a couple of weeks ago, my dad got a letter from the VA people, and I heard, and from what I understand, they denied his claim, so I think he has to resubmit his stuff. Oh, it's a nightmare. I don't really know how much. I mean, not how much, but how all the whole VA stuff process works, but my dad was in the military, but he's been out of the military for a while, so I don't know if that's hindering his progress to get this done or... Because he has... Because, you know, and because from what I understand, from what he has explained to me, his application was pretty detailed. It had like a lot of stuff to support evidence, but they still denied it. And Utah, please. And the reason I tell you guys all this is because you know, my dad has told me that he wants to try to get his VA stuff done before moving on to the rest of my stuff. And I get it. I do. Because he wants to get his stuff over with. That way, when he's doing my Medicaid or care or whatever, you know, my stuff will be smooth sailing. But at the same time, if this is just gonna set him or set us back, you know, it might be smarter to just go ahead and do my stuff. My Medicare stuff, Medicaid care. Alright, well, I know what we're unlocking. Awesome sauce. I like how it matches his shirt, the stripes. Or Robbie's shirt. He doesn't order it in Papa's Wingeria to go. Because guacamole gets added for a dip. And we all know how much Robbie loves guacamole. But in this game, and I believe in Wingeria HD, yep. The dip that matches his shirt. Alright. I'm gonna buy something to help our waiting score more. There. Alright. Ooh, payday. Awesome sauce, yep. Awesome sauce dip. Yep, and Robbie's coming back. Nice. And he's gonna add more. He's gonna add sides to his order as time goes on. Oh wow, we're gonna rank up again. After day. That's what I like to see. But yeah, as I was saying, it might be smarter to just go ahead and do my stuff. My Medicare or whatever one it is. And then my dad can just do his VA stuff without having to worry about anything anymore. Because like I said, it gives me something to do while I'm waiting for my other stuff to finalize as well. Now I don't know if I'm gonna have doctor's appointments, you know, throughout this next 9 months to a year. But if so, then yeah, it might be smart to get my Medicare stuff done so my insurance can cover that and my dad won't have to pay. Or my dad usually pays for the medical stuff anyway, even when my grandmother does take me. He won't have to pay for it, or at least as much. Oh my gosh, my TV is still going crazy. What is with the internet? Yeah, this is so much more relaxed than Papa's Hot Doggeria. Hot Doggeria is fun, but oh my goodness. It is overwhelming as frick. And yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna have any dentist appointments or doctor's appointments. I have a dentist appointment coming up October, but according to my dad, I think the lawyer will mail us a letter letting us know if we need to go for any doctor's appointments. And my dad has explained to me time and time again how strict this social security stuff can be, so I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I'm just saying. I honestly don't see how they're not gonna have me go to a specialist, because I did have a doctor's appointment back in March. I had one in January, then I had one in, this past January, and again in this past March. But, I might have to see a specialist. For my March dentist appointment, the doctor did type out a paper saying I did have neurofibromatosis. She also told my grandma that having neurofibromatosis can be a risk factor or linked to autism. So I don't know if that part was mentioned, but I wouldn't mind, I've actually talked about it before, but I would actually like to see a psychiatrist sometime before this social security stuff is finalized, because they may want a psychological evaluation, and I want one too, not just to help my social security situation, but also for my own peace of mind. Alright, so it's called Pizza Pachinko, but I like to call it Pizza Pachink Ass, because this minigame is ass. Pizza Pachink Ass. Good. Ugh, a shirt. Screw you. I want lobby decorations. Now, I think we unlock Rita next. Either Rita or Big... Oh no, I think Rita may be a filler customer. So yeah, maybe we unlock Big Polly. Because I don't remember unlocking Rita with anything, but she's not unlocked too late into the game after you do unlock all the ingredients, so... Yeah. I think we unlock Big Polly and then Rita. I don't know, because I remember Big Polly coming in for almost for 5 days until you finally unlock another customer. So, okay, finally. So we'll see, but I think we'll get one of them. Oh, we get Hugo. I was wrong. All right, good. I've been waiting on chicken strips. Chicken strips. Yeah, see, Scooter kind of did a facial expression. She didn't. She's not pissed, but she's not happy. Alright, well, we might start getting customers more frequently. But yeah, that is definitely something my dad should probably take into consideration. We should probably get my Medicare stuff done, so if I do have to go to a doctor's appointment, he won't have to pay as much money. Because these doctor's appointments can get expensive. I was told today, twice actually, about how a psychological diagnosis can cost $2,000. That's absolutely insane. And yeah, like I said, my dad is worried about his VA stuff. I get it, but getting my Medicare stuff done first might be a better course of action, especially if I am going to have upcoming doctor's appointments. Plus, I don't know if it covers dentist appointments. According to my dad, I think it does, but as I did briefly mention, I do have a dentist appointment coming up in October. October 19th, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, that's only... Ooh, Robbie! That's only 3 months away. Okay, I've noticed something very, very peculiar about this. Every time Mindy comes in, Robbie usually comes in right after her. It's bizarre. It's been a thing for years. I don't know. Yeah, these customers are getting more and more free. Oh my god, Oh wait, no. At first I thought Mindy wanted boneless wings and I used the wrong ones. Oh my, okay, false alarm. This is why we need to get more and more decorations in our lobby, because we might get customers more and more frequently, and that means that it will get a lot more challenging to stay on top of our waiting score. Another alternative, too, is my dad can work on both of our stuff at the same time. Now, that might be the most ideal option. Oh my goodness. Connect to the Xbox network. Stop disconnecting, damn that. So yeah, I'm very curious about this whole VA slash Medicare CAID situation. Again, the other stuff that we're already kind of doing or did is just a waiting game, but the Medicare stuff, my dad's VA, and then my social security card. Yeah. Ooh. Have quite a bit of money. Payday! I'm gonna buy a phonograph because I love the sound of these on Papa's Wingeria. And then we'll buy a gumball machine. Strawberry, it's pink. Pink's my favorite color. I can't really hear it. But yeah, I mean, I can kind of hear it, but just barely. I love the sound of it on Wingeria. Alright, now we're probably... I don't think we ranked up, so we're probably gonna unlock Rita. Yeah. Alright, now Hank, I didn't notice him doing any facial expression. Yeah, Rita's order is definitely something. Alright, I think we're getting 6 customers a day. Maybe 7. Aye. Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how things will be in October. Because that's when I have my dentist appointment, next dentist appointment. And I'm wondering if I'm gonna have my Medicare stuff done by then. If not, then it might give my dad a push to finally get it done. If we don't get it done before then. I could be wrong, but I think Rita may be the last filler customer. Hank! Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, I'm filling my lobby up with all these items. Be patient, my people. Please. Alright, that was... So we're still getting 6 customers a day. Alright, thank you, Hugo, but please, I need to go. And I think from what my dad has brought up before, sometimes my grandma can be impatient about my stuff getting done, and frick, I can't blame her. Because my dad is a bit of a procrastinator. Like, I understand that his job can keep him very busy and tired, but oh my goodness, I cannot blame my grandma for intervening at times. Oh my goodness. These people are impatient. My Wingeria, though the food itself, the customers are being very generous, but oh my goodness, they are impatient. Ugh. Oh god, that was a close one. Boo! I don't like wearing belts. Alright. Maybe we can buy something for the bottom. Oh my goodness. I'm broke, man. Oh, okay, we'll buy a regular gumball machine. I'll put it there. That way there's something for the bottom row. Oh, okay, Maggie. We're not gonna unlock Big Polly yet. Ooh, okay, Hank's happy. Hank is happy. Alright, and I think this is our first order that has something that's on one side, but also something that's all around the plate. We're gonna get a tutorial for that, too. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. It makes sense that we get Maggie first thing, because the tutorial is with her. Yeah, see? But God forbid it tells me how to make Zolo's order or Ninjoy's order when we get shrimp. Alright. I love achievements. Ooh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. If you're wondering why I do pause the game sometimes, it's because I'm trying to keep track of my points to the next rank. Or if I need a reminder of what day we're on. Sorry, I'm moaning about my internet connection because I have my Xbox menu displayed and it keeps going crazy because my internet connection keeps going on and off. I noticed... Oh, Robbie! I noticed this earlier this morning because I was watching something and it kept freezing, but the sound kept playing. I don't know. It was weird. Okay, good. Always nice to get the closer. I remember one of Professor's videos of playing Wingeria. He was serving Robbie and he got annoyed at him because of his order. And he accused him of having a disease. 8 wings and 4 fries on the right. Do you have, like, a disease that makes you want a plate like this? uh, Poor Robbie. He's so misunderstood. He's been through so much. Let him have his damn 4 fries on the right. And 4 cheese cubes on the left. Professor wasn't at that point, but he did have fries unlocked. And yeah, I think we're done with filler customers. Oh yeah, this level is something. Oh, okay, good. We got a birdie. Ooh, I like the freezeria wall. Ooh, yes, pretty. Yep, I was right. No more filler customers. Yeah, I noticed some customers got a tan when Papa's Hot Doggeria came out. Like, I know Maggie was one of them, and so was Robbie. And yeah, I like Robbie with a tan. It definitely suits him because it highlights all his time at sea and possibly on the island because he probably spent a lot of time in the sun during those 3 years as well. I'm also curious about the New Mexico trip. I doubt she probably won't say anything, my grandma, about my Medicare and stuff, but I mean, there's always a chance. Although I am gonna lean more towards not doing so since we're just gonna be on vacation. My grandmother may not want to worry, but still piques my curiosity. Oh, okay, this is Chuck's first time coming in since getting chicken strips. Chicken strips? I am not a chicken strips. I am not your chicken strips. Alright, another thing I did want to talk about. It's a little bit of an update. Not much, but it is something. But I did eventually end up creating a new Facebook account because I had one from literally a decade ago, but I don't even think I'm able to access it anymore, so I did create a new one for reconnecting with my online friends and for following the Facebook page of the program I will be getting into. It's a bit of a slow process since searching for people can be a bit challenging. But slowly but surely, I have been getting and sending both sides Facebook friend requests from people I did go to school with. But there's something I talked about this last year, I believe, but My concern that I do have is my mom and my grandma on my dad's side finding out about the account, and then they're gonna want to send me a friend request. Because the truth is, I don't want to deal with them on Facebook. Because my mom she she would get on me for the littlest things. Like, even if I said like a mild curse word, my mom would get pissed. And then my grandma, she is on, again, this is on my dad's side. She's a bit of a control freak. And my mom knows this too, so she gets really angry and paranoid if I do something that she knows, that my mom knows she won't like. I really hope they don't find me, because I honestly don't want to deal with them on there. I'll deal with them outside of Facebook, but I want my Facebook page to just be somewhere where I can breathe and not have to worry about them getting on my back for the littlest things. And mind you, I was already an adult when this would happen. This wasn't just me being some child still. This was a situation when I was, like I said, an adult. So I really hope they don't find me on there. I'm a bit worried about that. Alright, I believe we unlock Big Polly next. Oh, shut up, bird. Stop interrupting my videos. Yep. Alright, his order is a pain, so this will be my last day. Alright, Alan's pissed. And you'll notice next time they come in, but Robbie and Hank... Oh. Ah! No, 3. Yes, there. Robbie and Hank will add fries to their order. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and prepare his dips and his fries. After taking Alan's order. Yeah. I feel like my mom is a bit of a helicopter parent, actually. My dad's a bit of a tiger parent, and then my mom and my grandma on my dad's side are helicopter parents. Or, more appropriately, a helicopter grandparent. For my grandmother's case. And yeah, I don't need to be dealing with that at 20 freaking 8 years old. Big Polly, please! How did I mess up 7% of your order? Jesus, criminy. How? I'll probably have to look back on that because I have no idea. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look back on that because I don't know what I did. Now, I can understand, 99, 98%, but 93%? What happened? If they do send me Facebook requests, oh, yeah, it'll be harder to avoid my grandmother's probably, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, hopefully she doesn't notice it. Or my mom. Cause cause on the Facebook account that I had for gaming purposes, she sent me one on there. I don't know how the heck she found it, but oh my goodness. She did. Oh my god. It is so stressful. I mean, I'm not saying people shouldn't follow their family members on Facebook, but in some cases, it's just a disaster waiting to happen. Like, I can name a few times where my mom would get angry with me for something trivial that happened on Facebook, which would usually be between her and I, mind you. She's the one that gets me all riled up and then gets mad when I do give her a reaction. It's just hypocritical. And sometimes she won't even use my grandma as an excuse, or my grandma won't be involved, but she just finds another excuse to get upset with me. At least the grandma excuse is a bit valid, because my grandmother is a bit stern and strict and freaks out over trivial matters, but oh my goodness. Mm. Like I see you guys in real life, especially my grandma. Yeah, with my mom, it's a little more sparse cuz she lives like 8 hours away, but there are better ways for my mom and I to communicate. And then, my grandma just lives on my dad's side. She lives like just a few minutes away from us. You know, I want my Facebook account to just be my happy place where I don't have to deal with overbearing parents or grandparents. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.